For all the concerns about emerging economies, including Indonesia, policymakers in the fray are focusing on reinforcing the economic fundamentals. I caught up with Indonesian Trade Minister Thomas Lembong in Davos last week.
It's a part of our president's historic deregulation drive. We recognize that there's too many restrictions. There's too many permits, licenses, requirements. Our president's favorite index is the World Bank Ease of Doing Business, where we rank a dismal 109 out of 140 countries. We've improved a little bit. I think we were like 114 a couple of years ago, but obviously a long way to go. I think it also signals much greater openness to the outside world. I think we've had 10 years of drift towards more closeness, frankly, even more protectionism. And I think we're now doing a full U-turn.
And Indonesia's looking to join the TPP as well.
If one is drifting towards a more closed mindset, towards more protectionist tendencies, one wouldn't have much appetite to enter into trade agreements. But now, that we're going in the opposite direction, we want to be more open. We want to reach out to the rest of the world. Now we're going full steam ahead, wanting to conclude as many trade agreements as we can. Obviously, one has to sequence that. You can't do everything at once. As I've mentioned elsewhere, my top priority on the international side is first the European Union, right? But President Jokowi already in Washington, D.C. Back in October announced that we intend to join TPP. It will probably take a few years. Obviously, TPP has not yet even been ratified by its 12 founding members, so we'll give that some time first. But we want to be right there.
Work recently started on the $5 billion bullet train project that is partly being undertaken by China. Do you see more such projects going ahead?
Absolutely, absolutely. I think infrastructure sector is obviously one area where China has truly excelled. If you look at the tremendous infrastructure in China itself, I think it's very natural for China to provide that to the world. Personally, I think there's plenty of need around Southeast Asia, in fact, around the emerging markets. I think we should be doing so much more with China, right? Given that we're two such large economies right in each other's backyards, it's puzzling that we're not doing more together. So I do think the $5 billion high-speed train project that China is doing in Indonesia is a great start, and we certainly hope to do more.